What if one of sports media's most outspoken voices, a man who built his brand on strength, confidence, and no-nonsense hot takes, was now facing the kind of accusations that could ruin him forever? Shannon Sharpe, former NFL legend and current media powerhouse, is being sued for $50 million. But this isn't your average celebrity lawsuit. The claims? Rape, emotional manipulation, coercion, a sex tape, and a high-profile attorney known for dragging giants through the mud. This isn't just about headlines. It's a trial of power, influence, and credibility, and the truth could shatter the public image of one of the most beloved personalities in sports. Welcome to Gossip Unlimited, the shocking lawsuit. Let's start with the basics. Gabriela Zuniga, a 22-year-old model known online as Carly, filed a $50 million lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe. In it, she accuses him of sexual assault, emotional abuse, and controlling behavior throughout a 2-year relationship that began when she was just 20 years old, and Sharpe was in his mid-50s. She claims their relationship wasn't one of equals. Instead, she says it was a calculated manipulation where Sharpe used his fame, wealth, and physical dominance to pressure her into a situation she couldn't truly consent to. And now, she says she has proof. The controversial first encounter. According to Gabriela, it all started at a gym in Los Angeles. Sharpe approached her out of nowhere and dropped a line that, at first glance, sounds harmless. "I wondered when you were going to introduce yourself to me." But Gabriela describes it differently. She says the comment wasn't flirtation, it was entitlement, as if she was supposed to recognize his fame, feel honored by his attention, and comply. And for a 20-year-old surrounded by cameras, celebs, and clout chasers in LA, this wasn't just flattering, it was intimidating. That moment, she says, set the tone for everything that followed. Allegations of coercion and control. Soon after, the two began what Gabriela calls a relationship. But in the lawsuit, she makes it clear that she never truly felt free to say no. She claims that Sharpe quickly became possessive and demanding. The first alleged incident happened at Sharpe's home. She says she was coerced into sexual activity, not by force, but by pressure so intense that refusal felt impossible. Later, she says, even arriving 5 minutes late to his house triggered a harsh reaction. She was allegedly berated, insulted, and made to feel small. These weren't isolated events, she says. They were part of a broader pattern designed to keep her under control. The controversial sex tape. Then came the bombshell, the alleged sex tape. Gabriela claims that during one encounter, Sharpe recorded a video of him choking her during intercourse. In the suit, she says the acts caught on tape were not consensual and that the entire thing felt threatening and violent. Sharpe doesn't deny the video exists. In fact, he openly confirmed it. But his version, he says the video depicts consensual BDSM and was part of a private, intimate dynamic the two had already agreed upon. He also claims that Gabriela's team leaked a 30-second clip from a 10-minute video, distorting the full context to frame him as abusive. So the question is, what's in the rest of the tape? And if it's really consensual, why hasn't the whole thing been released? The leaked audio clip. The tape isn't the only piece of evidence that's surfaced. A leaked audio clip now circulating online features Sharpe allegedly saying, "I'm going to choke the expletive out of you. I don't think you have a choice in the matter." It's disturbing, chilling even, but Sharpe's response? He says it's being misinterpreted. According to him, it was part of their sexual dynamic, taken out of context by a team that's out for blood. Gabriela's side says it's just more proof of a controlling, dangerous man hiding behind a public image. And online, the debate is fierce. The role of attorney Tony Busby representing Gabriela is Tony Busby, a name that instantly raises eyebrows in legal circles. He's the same attorney who previously went after Jay-Z and represented numerous women in allegations against Diddy. Busby is known for being aggressive, strategic, and relentlessly media savvy. Sharpe's team, however, paints him differently. They say Busby is known for targeting wealthy black celebrities, accusing him of weaponizing high-profile lawsuits for fame and payouts. It's a bold counterattack, but one that's gaining traction in the court of public opinion. Mediation and settlement attempts. According to documents and insider sources, Gabriela initially tried to settle privately. She demanded a large financial payout before going public, but Sharpe reportedly refused. Later, Busby claimed they entered a 6-week mediation process, during which Sharpe allegedly offered up to $10 million to make the case go away. Gabriela declined. Her side says she turned down the money because she wanted justice, not a payout. Sharpe's camp says she rejected the offer to maximize public damage. And now, we're all watching the fallout. Public relations battle Shannon Sharpe isn't staying quiet. In a statement posted to social media, he called the lawsuit a shakedown attempt, designed to destroy his legacy and career. He accused Gabriela and Busby of orchestrating a hit job and released screenshots of explicit texts, allegedly from Gabriela, suggesting the relationship was mutual and consensual, but critics aren't convinced. Just because a relationship includes sexual messages doesn't mean it's free of abuse, and just because someone's public doesn't mean they're lying. So who's telling the truth? Gabriela's online presence and the credibility war. As this lawsuit exploded into headlines, Gabriela's presence on OnlyFans suddenly became a hot topic. Under the name Carly, she'd already built a moderate following, but now her traffic has skyrocketed. Supporters say this rise in attention is irrelevant to the case. Her job doesn't define her character. But detractors argue she's using the lawsuit to boost her own brand. It's a harsh reflection of how the internet treats women. If she's attractive and making money online, then she must be lying, right? It's a narrative we've seen before, one that often discredits accusers before a single fact is proven in court. Implications for Sharpe's career. Let's not forget, Shannon Sharpe isn't just an ex-athlete, he's a media titan. With major roles on ESPN, podcasting deals, and a rapidly growing online brand, he's everywhere right now. But this lawsuit could change all that. Brands are watching, networks are nervous, sponsors silent. If this case gains traction in court, Sharpe's entire post-NFL empire could crumble overnight. And even if he wins, will the stain ever really go away? The broader conversation. Consent and power. What makes this story so important isn't just the headline. It's what it reveals about power, consent, and relationships in today's world. When one person holds the fame, the money, the bodyguards, the platform, can the other person ever truly say no? It's a difficult question with no easy answer, but it's one we have to talk about. What lies ahead? Right now, both sides are preparing for a brutal legal battle. Gabriela's team says they'll reveal more videos, texts, and audio clips that paint a damning picture. Sharpe's team says they'll fight back with the full story, including long-form footage that supposedly proves everything was consensual. The court date is looming, the tension is rising, and the world is watching closely. Conclusion: the trial beyond the courtroom. So, what's really going on here? Is this a brave young woman standing up against a powerful abuser? Or is it a calculated attack on a man with money, fame, and a reputation to ruin? The courts will decide the outcome, but the trial in the public eye is already underway. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.